Hello, and welcome to Superdan, Dealing in the Desert.
Hello, champions. Do not adjust your screens. You know who it is. Superdan, dealing in the desert. Yes, indeed. How are y'all doing on this fine July 31st? For 12 minutes, it's been July 31st. It's 12:12 in the morning. We are in this Pot Limit Omaha $3, $150 guaranteed nightly Pot Limit Omaha tournament. And we are deep again. We are in hand-for-hand play right now. Pays top 12 spots. Superdan is right now placed 6 out of 12. The first cash spot is $12.69. Once the bubble has bursted, of course. See if I could bring up the information page for y'all. Let's see here. Yeah, here it is. So let's see, payouts, and shrink the screen. There it is. So 10 to 12 is spots is $12.69, goes all the way to $142.12. There is a total prize pool here of $507.60. So a lot of extra money into this tournament tonight. So that's cool. Let's see if I can resize this again. Make it perfect. Make it perfect. All right. All right. So I hope you're enjoying all the Superdan videos that are coming out. I think it's fun, and I think the videos are great. Probably some of the best videos that Superdan has put out in terms of online poker. From time to time during the years, I have put up online poker videos, but I'm really happy with how this is turning out, with the audio, with the visual, being able to control everything, operate everything, and with the addition of the Flexier editing software and AI, it's been a real treat. I must say, a real treat. Wow, look at this action here. Holy moly, quad queens. Wow, what a hand. What a hand for Crazy Polly at the right time on bubble play here. Oh, we bursted the bubble. Yeah, we bursted the bubble. That's always good, right? So now we're 12 and we're in the money. So this next couple spots is $12.69, which is very cool. And let's see how far Superdan can go here. If you haven't already, please subscribe, click the thumbs up, comment down below. And if you haven't already thought about doing it, you could make a kind donation to Superdan channel. Superdan would truly appreciate it and goes a long way. And as a matter of fact, Superdan has been putting his brain together in the last couple days, thinking about how I can promote this channel and promote supporting the channel. And I had a great idea, and I'm going to be putting it out there. It starts now, and it's called Blast Off with Superdan Promotion. Doesn't have a certain ring to it. It's called Blast Off with Superdan. And basically how it works, and I wrote it all out in the post section of my channel, is, hold on a second. I have a playable hand here. Let's play it. Got to play this hand, see a flop. We got Queen Jack 10-8, connecting cards. In PLO, this is, definitely a playable hand, but that's not a great flop, so we're just gonna fold it. Oh well. Anyways, blast off with Superdan. This is how it works. You got to be 21 years or older to do this promotion, and you have to be a subscriber to Superdan. Those are the qualifications, okay? And basically, all you have to do is send a donation to the Superdan channel with PayPal. Okay, information is, like I said, in the post link of the channel. And basically, you can make donations in a specific amount: $5, $10, $20, $40, $100, or $200. Very specific amounts. And what we're going to do is we're going to take half of that donation, and we're going to play a blast, sit, and go together, and we're going to split it 50-50. And now if there's a taxable, it'll be 70-30, because Superdan's going to have to swallow the taxes. But let's not worry about that. It's really not about that. What it's about is content for the channel, increasing subscriber base, a closer relationship with the subscribers, gives the audience a chance to play along with Superdan, to sweat with Superdan. And it's really about fun and camaraderie, and putting and you're accomplishing a lot of things. You're supporting the channel. You're also joining in the sweat with Superdan, playing online poker. So it does a lot of things, and I'm excited about it, and I hope you might consider giving it a shot. Okay, we got top two pair. We have top two pair. I think we're going to go all in here. This might be a short video, but we got top two pair. I'm not going to go anywhere. He probably has a flush draw. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, he has a flush draw. He hit a straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a higher straight. Yes!
Take it down.
Take that, buddy. Take that. Take that. I kind of figured he was on a flush draw, and I read that right. Sometimes Superdan has a good read.
That is a
And
nice
I knew
read,
we had the
Superdan.
better hand, and it held, so that's good. All right, so we just jumped up to 6 out of 12 position-wise, and we're still in this thing. Boy, I thought that was going to be a fast video. And look at this. Already another big hand. King, Queen, Jack 10. Wow. So, yeah, blast off with Superdan. We'll see how it goes. It'll be fun. And if you're interested, like I said, it's all in the post section of the Superdan channel. Check it out and consider it. Have some fun with it. See, the board's paired. I don't have the nut flush draw. This is kind of tough, but I think I'm just gonna let it go.
Oh
I'm gonna have
my.
to let it go. If the board wasn't paired, we would put Crazy Polly all in for sure. We would just push, but since the board is paired and we don't have the nut flush draw, we're just gonna let it go.
That sounds pretty good, Superdan.
We'll err in the side of caution here. Is that the right play? I don't know, but I have a feeling Crazy Polly probably has a 9 and could have the nut flush draw, and in those cases, we're in dangerous territory. Yeah, he showed a 9. Okay, so yeah, we would be in a dangerous situation. Got another playable hand, Ace 9 5 3. Ace 9 is suited.
That is a good hand, Mr. Superdan.
So I think we're going to want to see a flop, if possible. 6-9 queen. We have a pair of nines. That's about it. Rainbow flop, no club. Not the best for sure. Just going to fold it. We're just going to fold it. Oh. So yeah, you know, I mean, Superdan's doing all right. I put in 175. We're up to almost 300, I think. We were close to 400, but you know, those are the ebbs and flows of poker, the swings of poker, you know, and that's the way it goes. But happy with how things are developing. I hope you're all doing well out there, whatever you're doing, and enjoying these videos of watching Superdan go through either the thrills of victory or the agony of defeat. Right? What could be more entertaining than that? For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. Wow, what an interesting flop for our hand if we played it. We have a gut shot straight draw, 2, 3, 4, double gutter, and a flush draw. Man, lots of action here. Lots of action here.
Wow. Wow. A lot of action. Lot of action.
Oh, we got a 3, 4, 5, 6, so we're open-ended. My bad. Gotta forgive Superdan. He's a little tired. It's kind of late, but yeah. So we would have an open-ended straight draw. Excuse me. Wow, he's really thinking about it. Kicking it with Nick. Is really thinking about it. He calls. Wow, goes all in. All in. Whoa. My goodness, there's no flush. Nobody has a flush. Oh man.
I say, damn,
Oh,
damn,
if
I
we
say.
played that, we would have massive chips. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer.
Damn, should have played that one, Superdan.
What a bummer. Wow. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. What did the GCW plan have? Ace King 10 3. So he had top two. The other person had a set. Wow. That was crazy. Okay, so we don't flop a set. We don't have diamonds. We just have a gut shot straight draw. Not good enough. Of course we turn a set, right? But there's diamonds. But we do turn a set. But it would have cost us almost everything to play it. And with the way Crazy Polly had that bet, we'd probably be up against a flush. So the board would have to pair. The board would have to pair. Alright, have it. That would have been a good flop for us. We would have killed those aces. We would have killed those aces, that's for sure.
Questionable fold, sir.
So we're down to 10 now. Let's see what the price pool is now. We're still at 1269, but the next spot goes up to 1522. Superdan is in this for $9, so we're already making profit. I just had a buy-in and a rebuy and an add-on, so 333. In for $9. Wow, surprised Crazy Polly folded that. I might be playing a little tighter than I should be playing. I don't know why that is. We would have had some great winning hands there.
You must play 2 in your hand
See
and
what's
3 in the
going
board.
on the other table. The other table, low stack is 11,000, high stack is 178.
If you catch a chinchilla in Chile and cut off its beard, willy-nilly, you can honestly say you made on that day a Chilean chinchilla's chin chili.
So we're down to 8 players? Wow. Must have missed something there. We're down to 8 players. The next prize is $17.76, which is nice. Seven ace ace with a very low flush draw. I can't fold that bet. I can't fold that bet, but I could sure bet that. Full house. Ship it. All right. That was a nice little pickup there. A little scary with the pair of aces because he could have had a higher flush, but it worked out. Okay, ace
Take
king
it down.
10-3, ace 10 is suited. We're going to put the pressure on the hippie. All right, here we go. Got the
GG,
flush.
GG, my friend. GG,
Got the
GG, my
flush. Get on
friend.
your bike and go. You are out. That was another nice pickup. All right, 71,142. We are 4 out of 7 right now, position-wise. And we're down to 7 spots, which means we're guaranteed $21.57. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. First place, $142. That would be nice. That would be very nice indeed. All right, we'll just see a flop with Crazy Polly. 774. Got the flush draw. Got the flush draw. It's worth a bet. We got the king now. Put the pressure on Crazy Polly. We take it down. Take it down.
Take it down.
Now it's interesting. It goes for hand to hand again to the final table. So it's like 2 hand for hand plays. Which I don't know if that's a new thing. I don't quite remember that happening in the older online poker sites, but it does that now. So it does that now. Actually, any of the top 3 positions would be nice. Third place $67, second place $94, first place $142. There's a big jump from fourth to third. Fourth is $48, so it jumps 48, 50, almost $20 there. That's the biggest jump. 7 to 6 is 21 to 26, so it's a $5 jump. Big deal. And then 6 to 5 is a $9 jump. 5 to 4 is a $13 jump, but the 4 to 3, that's a big jump in pay. So There is one short stack on the other table. It's got 24,000 in chips. The other 3 players have over 100. So
That is a
very
good
good
hand,
hand. Ace
Mr.
King Jack
Superdan.
5 double suited. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to see a flop for sure. There's no doubt about it. And that's a pretty good flop.
Yeah,
We
buddy.
flop Jack. We got trip jacks right now. All sorts of possibilities to make a full house, but he folds. So don't have to worry about that one, ladies and germs. If you got it, if you have it, smoke it. If you got it, smoke it. Just FYI, this is a cigarillo. It is not a cigarette, for those who are wondering. Cigarillos are typically small little cigars. This is a small called a small filtered cigar. If you could see it, there it is. Tastes good. They're cheap. I could buy a carton of these things at the Indian shop for 13 bucks. Ridiculously cheap. And that's why I like them.
Cigar. Cigar is a tube made from dried and rolled tobacco leaves that people smoke. Cigars are produced in a variety of sizes and shapes. Light one if you got one. Yeah, buddy.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Flop the full house. Yeah. Okay. I think that means that we're in lights, the table of lights, the final table. Ah, here we go. Final table. Wow, somebody got eliminated on the other table too. We're down to 5 players, ladies and germs. We're down to 5 players. So the next prize is $35. Down to 5 players. And then the jump from 35 is to 48. I do want to play this, but man. Not for 17,000.
Questionable fold, sir.
Got a suited ace. Let's see if we can see a flop without having to give everything up. Jeez. Nah, I'm out. Let them have fun. Crazy action at this table, by the way. Crazy action. King, king, 5 deuce, ace, 10, 8, 8. That's a good fold for Superdan because he hit a full house. Wow.
That is a good fold, Superdan.
Holy moly. That was crazy. Ace, jack, 5 deuce. We're going to play that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think we got to play this, right? Wow.
Terrible poker play, Superdan. Atrocious. Get on your bike like a good lad now.
I knew I regretted that.
Oh my.
Bad judgment, but don't you worry, son. It will all be over soon.
Bad fold for Superdan. I should have played that. I knew I should have played that. But I wanted that extra jump, but I should have played it. That was bad. Oh well.
It's all good in the hood, Mr.
Oh, well,
Superdan.
Superdan does make a mistake. That was a mistake. I was more concerned about making the ladder jump than I was about my good hand, and paid a price. I might pay a price here too. Nah, we don't have anything. So now we're up. Now our backs are up against the wall here with 4 players. Huge pay jump in the next one. I mean, very big pay jump. These guys are playing so wild, though. We might get third anyways. We might get third place anyways. It goes from $48 to $67. Almost a $20 jump. Yeah, these guys don't care about ICM, that's for sure. All right, so let's see here. You know, sometimes you got to listen to that inner gut, and I went against it. I was like, no, let's not play this, and paid the price. Okay, 5, 6, 9. We got top 2 pair. That's good enough.
Here we
Let's try
go.
to double up, or maybe triple up. Beautiful, beautiful. Full house. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
We're a player again. We're a player. Thank you, Pusher Man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pusher Man. Back in the game. Back in the game. Came back from a bad fold. That was a really bad fold. I'm very disappointed in myself because that would have been huge. Wow. The action is just... Six, 8, 9 Jack is definitely playable. It's definitely playable. It costs us 16 to see a flop, but I think it's worth it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got a wrap. We're all in.
Here we
got
go.
a wrap, people. A wrap. The wrap did not work, and we are out. He didn't really have much. But unfortunately, our wrap did not work out. But hey, $48.72. We were in for 9. That works for Superdan. That's a positive. So we'll take that and, you know, be pleased with that. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Remember, Blast Off with Superdan promo. It's on. So if you want to partake, all the information is in the post section of my channel. Okay, and good luck out there, and Superdan will see you on the next one. Ciao.
This is a short and sweet plug for Superdan's Blast Off with Superdan promotion. In short, subscribe and donate to the Superdan show, and 50% of your donation will go to the show. The other 50% will be played in a blast set and go poker tournament, in which the donor and Superdan split the winnings. Details are in the post section of the Superdan channel and in the video description. Thank you for watching Superdan Dealing in the Desert. Always appreciated. Cheers.